Okay, good afternoon to all. So I think last lecture we have started some numericals. Is screen visible? So we have means numerical was given on. Okay, thank you, Asmita. So numericals were was given on actual ranking cycle, and so I completed. Okay, this numerical we were solving. Okay, ranking cycle has steam entering at the turbine 140 bar and 550 D, and if the exhaust pressure is 0.65 bar, all processes are reversible. Find cycle efficiency, work ratio, and steam rate. If efficiency of turbine is 80% and of pump is 50%, what is actual efficiency of cycle? But in this numerical way we are solving, numerical is not visible. Now is it visible? Asmita? Yes, okay. So Rankine cycle has steam entering to turbine at 140 bar and 550 degrees Celsius. If exhaust pressure is 0.65 bar and all processes are reversible, find cycle efficiency, work ratio, and steam rate. If efficiency of turbine is 80% and of pump is 50%, what is actual efficiency? Is this numerically solved? Have you solved it? Have we solved this numerical? Asmita? This was solved. This numerical I have given to you for homework. Right? So earlier was solved. This was the last numerical I wanted to take here. This numerical we have given 400 degrees Celsius, 24 bar and 400 degrees Celsius. That was changed from my side. So 400 degrees Celsius. So this numerical we wanted to solve. Okay. So can you able to solve? So totally it supplied boiler assume steam flow rate as 9 kg per second. This is mixed numerically there. Everything data is there. So So 24 and 420. Let us will go with this numerical. So this is the diagram as 24. Okay, let will not change this 400 degrees Celsius also. So 420 degrees Celsius. Let will go for interpolation because we are not solved numericals on interpolation till date. So in a steam power plant, in a steam turbine, steam at 24 bar and here 420 degrees Celsius is expanded up to a pressure of 0.08 bar. Assume ideal Rankine cycle and find out First of all, we have to assume Rankine cycle and we have to find out efficiency of cycle, total heat supplied, work ratio, net work obtained, and specific steam consumption. Assume steam flow rate as 9 kg per second. So whatever the quantities are there, those are total heat supplied, then net work obtained. These quantities we have to multiply by 9 kg per second. Other things will remain same. So as we know that 24 bar is the pressure and 420. So steam will be anybody. So 24 bar pressure and temperature is 420. So steam will be anybody writing superheated, correct. So generally, and we have to confirm it because how to confirm? So H here 24 bar, what is saturation temperature? That we have to record from steam table. So steam tables are available with us. So from that we can get it that 24 bar and 24 bar saturation temperature we can record. And it is, I think, Asmita, tell me 24 bar, what is saturation temperature? TS 24 bar saturation temperature is so we have to confirm always 24 bar saturation temperature will be is not will be is 221.8 degrees Celsius. So TS is T saturation. T saturation temperature is T sat is 221.8 degrees Celsius and given temperature is 420. So this will be steam will be superheated. We have to confirm. Now we have to draw the TS diagram, okay, for superheated cycle, superheated Rankine cycle, and this is the TS diagram for superheated Rankine cycle, where 24 bar is the pressure in the boiler and temperature is 420 degrees Celsius. Now we have to find out H1, H2, H3 and H4. So this is our aim. H1, H2, H3 and H4. This value we have to find out. Therefore, H1 is equal to H soup at 24 bar and 420 degrees Celsius. So here 24 bar is the pressure and temperature is 420. But 420 bar is 420 degrees Celsius is not available in steam table. So 420 directly 24 bar. Okay, 24 bar and 400 and up to directly 500 degrees Celsius temperatures are available in steam table. So we have to go for interpolation. So previously I had taught interpolation. Am I correct? Shall I, whether we have solved the numericals on interpolation, such interpolation, mathematical interpolation? Yes, Mita is replying. Yes, sir. Others, please reply. Okay, so H1 is equal to H soup at 24 bar and 420 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now 420 here is coming in between 400 and 500. Therefore, we have to make one interpolation equation, mathematical equation adjustment. We have to go for in a such a way that there will be only one unknown. Therefore, what we are doing? So 420 minus 400, because 420 is coming in between 400 and 500. Therefore, 420 minus 400 divided by 500 minus 400. This equation we are doing. So the same we have to go for RHS side. So 420 minus 400 divided by 500 minus 400 is equal to 420. Value of enthalpy we are not knowing, that we want to find out. It is H1 or H2. We can call it as H1 or H2 is minus 400. Now such superheated steam table number 4, superheated table number 4, correct na? Table number 4, in that case we have to find out value of 24 bar and 400, and it is 23242.3. so if steam tables are with you, you can confirm whether it is correct value. Somebody can tell. 3242.3, table number 4, temperature pressure is 24 bar and temperature is here 420, correct sir? Thank you. Then divided by 500, again in that same table, 24 bar and 500, value is what? 3462.9. okay, 3462.9, and minus here this value may be correct, and minus 3242.3. And if you solve this, we will get H soup. H1 is equal to H soup is equal to H1 is equal to H soup. Okay, is equal to 3286.42 kilojoule per Kelvin. Kilojoule per kg, not Kelvin. It's kilojoule per kg. Okay, so 400. 420 minus 400 divided by 500. This is interpolation. As usual, we have done it. And this, by taking the values at 400 and 500, in between value, that is at 420, we have find out. Okay, so it is 3286.42 kilojoule per kg. So this is the values as H1 is equal to H2. Up to this understood? Please reply. Only Asmita Sarvade is replying. Others, please reply. Others, whether it is not lecture for only Asmita. Okay, others, please reply. Prerna Vankade, yes, sir. Understood. Others, please reply fast. If you are doubts, you can ask me. So this might be the second numerical, last numerical of this chapter, and we're completing this section today. Others, please reply. Okay. Now, point number 2 in our cycle, point number 2 is lying in wet region, not in superheated region. So therefore, we want to here point number 2, we have to find out in wet region, and wet region corresponding pressure is 0.08 bar, 0.08 bar. So therefore, at point H2 is equal to HF plus X2 into HFG. Okay, H2 is equal to HF plus X2 into HFG, and H2 is equal to what? HF at this HF and HFG will be, we have to record at this, we have to record at 0.08 bar. So 0.08 bar means which table number we have to refer? Table number, anybody? HF and HFG we have to record at 0.08 bar. We have to record at table number 2. Correct. Table number 2, and we have to record. So it is directly available 0.08 bar, or we have to take average, etc. Whether it is directly available. Directly available. Good. Directly, whether it is okay. So a table number 2, pressure is 0.08 bar. HF value is 173. Steam table you have to refer. You have to open your steam table. I told you to make it hard copy, or soft copy is there. Make it one on desktop, etc., or in mobile. Okay. So table number 2 HF at 0.08 bar is 173.9 plus X2 into HFG at 0.08 bar is 2403.3 kilojoule per kg. So this will be value. Okay, the equation, or we give equation number 1 for this. Equation number 1. Okay, equation number 1. Okay, then S1 we have to find out. We have to find out X2. Finding out determination of, we can call it heading small heading as determination of X2. Determination give heading if you X2. Here, for that, we are assuming that S1 is equal to S2. Process is isentropic expansion. Therefore, S1 is equal to S2, and therefore S1 is equal to S2. Again, S1 is equal to, here also interpolation is required. S1 is equal to S soup at 24 bar and 400. Again, 420 is not available. So what will be there? 400. Should go forward. 400. Then 420. And last will be 500. And here it will be, this value we are knowing. And this we 420 will call it as S1 or S2. S1 or S2. Okay. Or S2. S1 or S2. Now again interpolation is required. Again equation, same equation we are writing 420 minus 400 divided by 500 minus 400. Okay, you have to take care that only one unknown should come in the equation. Here 420 S1 or S2 minus 400 at 24 bar and 400. Table number 5. Am I right? Table number 5 we have to record. We have to refer table number 5 in the stream table. Table number 5. Okay, and yes, soup will be 24 bar 400. Value is 7.038, and same 500 it is 7.344. This value, two values we have to record from the stream table. And yes, soup will be, so therefore 400, 420 minus 400 is 20, 500 minus 400 is 100, is equal to S soup minus 7.038 divided by difference is 0.306, 0.306, and therefore these values will be S1 is equal to S soup is equal to 7.0992 kilojoule per kg Kelvin, the unit of entropy. Specific entropy at 1, where the pressure is 24 bar and temperature is 420. Okay, understood up to this? S1 calculation understood? Please reply. Others, I request everybody to reply. Aspita Sarvade is only answering. Others, please reply. Then I will consider that you are not present in class, only you are attending as a formality. Okay, then Prerna Wankhede and Asmita Sarvade, only two are replying. Others, I will not consider attendance, that I have to be strict. Till that I have not marked. Others, yes, understood. Okay. Then S2 is equal to, now point number 2 is lying in wet region. Same, S2 is equal to SF plus X2 SFG. And yes, here SF and SFG we have to record at SF and SFG we have to record at point not 0.08 bar condenser pressure is given 0.08 bar. Okay, and this second SFG again table number 2 we have to come because that point is lying in wet region. Wherever superheated point zone is there, we have to refer superheated steam tables, and wherever the property is there in the wet region, then we have to refer table number 1, either 1 or 2, depending on whether temperature is given or pressure is given. So S2 is equal to S2 is equal to here SF at 0.08 bar 2.534 plus X2 into SFG at 0.08 bar will be 3.735. Okay, and depending on that, S1 is equal to S2. We know S1 we got as 7.0992. Therefore, S1 is equal to 2.534 plus X2 into 3.735, and this will become what? 7.0992 is equal to 2.534 plus X2 into 3.735, and this will become X2 is equal to 1. Sorry. I think this is a wrong calculation. So I think her calculation is wrong. The student calculation is wrong. So here it will be 0.08 bar. Value will be X2 will be 0.08 bar. This value is this S2 is equal to 0.593 plus X2 into 7.637. Okay, and this is the calculation. So this is a wrong calculation, and therefore X2 is equal to 0.593 plus X2 into 7.639. This is wrong. And S1 is equal to S2, 7.0992 is equal to 0.593 plus X2 into 7.637. Okay, and therefore X2 is coming as 0.85. Is it correct? It's correct, right? 0.85 is correct. So earlier this is wrong. It is here, sorry, bracket is made by her. Okay. So S2 is equal to 0.593 plus X2 into 7.637. And S1 is equal to S2, X2 is equal to 0.85. Understood? X2. And this X2 value we have to put in table number, equation number 1. What is equation number 1? H2 is equal to 173.9 plus X2 into 2403.3. In that equation we have to put, therefore this if we put H2 is equal to this here in that equation, we will get H2 is equal to 2216.62 kilojoule per kg. Understood up to this H2 calculation? Only interpolation we have added this time today's lecture. Other things are remaining same all kind. So all should reply. Prerna Wankhede Asma Sarvode. Okay. Others Narayankar, please reply. List. Okay, so H2 is equal to 2216.62 kilojoule per kg. Then H3 we know H3 will be what? It is HF at 173 point HF at that 0.08 bar, and that value will be 173.9. So this value H3 is equal to 173 HF at 0.0. So H3 is equal to HF at, you can write systematically so that you can understand. In numerical examination you can write shortly, but here HF at 0.08 bar. Already we have calculated in the calculation of H2. So this will be H3 is equal to H3 is equal to 173.9 kilojoule per kg. Similarly, H4 is equal to H3 plus W pump. W pump is equal to 0.1 into boiler pressure in bar minus condenser pressure in bar. And W pump will be here, mistakes are there, 0.1. What is boiler pressure? It is not 24 bar is the boiler pressure. 24, here mistakes are there. 24 minus 0.08, correct. But is the that student has taken temperature. It is 24 minus 0.08. So I request Asmita to correct the answer. Give me correct answer. Hence, for your answers, I will follow. 0.1 into 24 minus 0.08. So this will be the H4 value. Sorry, W pump. Maybe all calculations may be wrong here. It is 2.39. Good. So 2.39 it will be 2.39. Write down 2.39. Write 2.39 kilojoule per kg. And therefore H4 will be H3 plus W pump, and this value H4 will be against different 176.29, correct. 176.29. 176.20. H4 value will be 176.29 kilojoule per kg. So this will be the value of what? 176.29 kilojoule per kg. This will be value of H4. Now here put the values in Rankine. Where the ratios are there, here we should not use that mass flow rate value. Mass flow value will not use. Lecture चालू आहे, lecture. Okay. So H4 value will be 176.29 kilojoule per kg, and theta Rankine is equal to H1 minus H4 minus H2 minus H3. So H4 value you put as a here, in that case will be 176.29. So this value we put, and this value will be also wrong. You tell me the efficiency. This will be also value will be 3286. .42 minus 176.20. And this value will be efficiency will be 34.32. So this value will be not 33, 34.32. 34.32 efficiency. Work ratio will not be, H4 value is not appearing. So work ratio will be remaining same, I think. W net divided by W turbine. H1 minus H2 minus W pump. Okay, but W pump is wrong here. Therefore, there it will be, this value will be 2.39. And it will be, efficiency will be not point, it may be, work ratio will be it may be 2.99 here about, may not be less now. 0.90, correct, 0.99. Okay, specific steam consumption will be 3600 divided by W net. Again, here will be W net will minus, will be again more. So it will be again, this value will be also change. So W net will be W turbine minus W pump, and the value will be anybody. Value is correct or not? SS is 3.56. 3 point. It is kg per kilowatt hour. Correct. So one the answer is correct. Okay. Then now total heat supplied they asked. Total heat supplied will be QS is equal to H1 minus H4 is equal to 3284 minus. Here also answer will be wrong. Three. If one answer is wrong, all who other answers are wrong. 176.29. So this way we have to take it as a 176.29. This will become anybody total per kg supplied will be 3109.52. 3109.52. 3109.52 kilojoule per kg. Okay, and but total they want. So total they want will be what? Total will be 9 into 3109.52. 3109.52, and this will be 3109.52, and this will be answer will be what? Kilojoule per kg into kg per second. Answer will be kilowatt. How much kilowatt is there? So 2798. So I will write 27.98 into 10 raised to 3. 27.98. So here it will be 99, 98. Little bit difference. This way, and if W net is there, total W net we have to find out. Then W net into 9, and that answer will be in kilowatt. Answer in kilowatt. Am I right? Net work also W net we have to find out, and that W net also we have to find out first kilojoule per kg, and it should be multiplied by 9 kg per second. Okay, and answer that final answer. W net will also get in here kilowatt. Okay, so W net will get H1 WST minus W pump. What is W net? Here they ask the answer. W net is not find out that candidate. So we'll find out. So W net is equal to, I'll write here W net is equal to, somebody have to help me, is equal to W turbine minus W pump is equal to how much? W net is equal to, anybody? W net, okay, equal to 1067. 1067.41. It is in kilojoule per kg, and total W naught will be, it should be multiplied by 9, and it is equal to how much kilowatt? Is equal to, this should be multiplied by 9 kilowatt. Answer will be in kilowatt. Nine six 96.69. 96.69 kilowatt. Yes. Okay, now everybody got this. How to solve the numericals on the vapor power, Rankine vapor power cycle, Carnot vapor power cycle. I think I have with all the things. Yeah. I have explained actual Rankine cycle numericals we have solved. Am I right? Anybody in doubt? I'm circulating these notes. Understood by everybody? Any doubt? Any problem? Please mention. Please mention. Anybody have doubt? Anybody have problem and understanding? No doubt understood, sir. Asmita is understanding. I know that. Others, please. Okay. Now one numerical only will give you some startup. So another numerical, a steam power plant working on the Rankine cycle receives others. Thank you, others. A steam power plant working on the Rankine cycle receives steam at a pressure of 17 bar and having degree of superheat 110 degrees Celsius. The exhaust pressure is 0.07 bar and expansion of heat is isentropic. Calculate heat supplied, W net, heat rejected, efficiency of cycle, work ratio. Assume mass flow rate as 10 kg per second. So it is not kilojoule per second, 10 kg per second. Kg per second. Okay. Now here degree of superheat is given. Sometimes what, instead of giving the superheated steam temperature, they will give degree of superheat. And I think in the chapter number 2, properties of steam, we have defined what is degree of superheat. Anybody, what is degree of superheat? Anybody can unmute and tell the degree of superheat means? It is T sup minus T saturation. Okay, T sup minus T sat. Very good. So degree of superheat is equal to T sat, T temperature of superheated steam minus saturation temperature at boiler pressure. Now here from that we have to find out temperature of superheated steam. So degree of superheat is given as, here it is given as 110, and here temperature of superheated steam we want from that, minus saturation temperature at boiler pressure. What is boiler pressure? 17 bar, and it is 204.3, and therefore T superheated temperature will become 314.3 degrees Celsius. And from this, now interpolation we have to go for. Then 314 is coming in between 300 and 350, and then we have to go for interpolation, and in that case we have to find out H1 value. So here I think here T sup is equal to 314.3 degrees Celsius. So we have to find out H1 H sup at 314.3, table number 4. Then, but it is the value is not available in stream table 314.3. We have to go for interpolation, mathematical interpolation. So 314.3 is available in between 305, 350. Therefore, equation 314.3 minus 300 divided by 350, 350 minus 300. So this we are getting H sup minus, or H sup, or we can call it as H1 also. H1 or H sup minus 3033 to add 300, 17 bar and 300, value of H of H sup, H enthalpy, say specific enthalpy will be 3033.5, and at 350 it is 3144.7. And in this case we are getting H1 is equal to 3065.32 by doing the interpolation. Then H2 lying again same in the same zone. Okay, so H2 is equal to HF plus X2 HFG. Equation we are writing H2 is equal to 163.4 plus X2 into 2409.2, and S1 is equal to S2. Okay, then S1 at again 17 bar and 314.3, again interpolation 314.3 minus 300 divided by 350 minus 300, and S2 we have to find out S sup or S1, we can call it as S1 or S sup. Okay, then 300 value is 17 bar and 300, table number 5, 6.856 divided by 350, value is 7.042, same table, temperature is different, 7.042 minus 6.856, and if you do this calculation, S1 is equal to S sup is equal to 6.909. Then S2 is again lying in the wet region. Therefore, S2 is equal to SF plus X2 SFG. We want to find out this X2. Then SF and SFG we have to record at that given pressure. What is pressure? Pressure is 0.07 bar. So S1 is equal to SF at 0.559 plus X2 into 7.718. This one is equal to S2. Then is equal to X2 is equal to 0.82. Okay. And then H2 we put the value of X2 in this equation 1. H2 will get 2138.9. H3 is equal to HF at that 0.07 bar. Therefore, H3 is coming as 163.4. And therefore, H4 is equal to pump work is equal to 0.1 into boiler pressure in bar. Okay, W boiler pressure in bar of 70 minus 0.07, and W pump is equal to 1.693, and H4, please, if you add in H3, it is 165.909. then eta rank is equal to H4 minus H4 minus H4, so it is 31.38. Heat supplied is equal to 2900.01 kilojoule per kg. Kilojoule per kg. Okay. And if you want total, it will become 29,000 kilowatt, because mass fluid is 10. Heat rejected H2 minus H3, we can find out W ratio, work ratio will be again here about, it will be 0.99. So okay, so means here I wanted to show you that if degree of superiority is given, then also we can solve the numerical. So what are the properties we have learned in the table chapter number 2, that we have utilized in all the chapters. Okay, so understood this. If degree of superiority is given, how to find out the superiority stream temperature, and afterwards remaining numerical to continue as usual. Understood? Please reply. Understood, sir. Yes, others please reply. Prerna, others, Jagannath, Avtade, etc. Why they are not replying again? I don't know. Others, Narayankar, yes, sir. Okay, so I think all type of numerical we have solved. Efficiency, etc. calculations. Vishal Metkari also understood. Others, thank you, Vishal. Other kind of numerical we have solved. All kind of efficiency, pump efficiency and turbine efficiency. Whether it is going to complete numerical we have solved. Yes, sir. So solved. So shall we declare that unit section number 1 is complete in all respect now? From my side, now you have to study hard. I also circulated notes also. Others, Narayankar, yes, okay. So you have to take care. Steam tables we have to use always with you. Keep one copy of steam table with you. Maybe hard copy, and if online examination, maybe soft copy. So I think chances are not there that we will continue colleges up to 15th February. Therefore, I think we have to complete syllabus maybe online mode only, and maybe exam will be online maximum possibility. Okay, so with this, shall I declare that unit about section 1 is completed in all respect? Section 1 we have completed in all respect. Shall we declare? Yes, Mira, yes. Okay. Now next lecture on next week, fresh mode will start unit number 5, second section, that is steam nozzles. Okay. So with this note, I think you give attendance, we will conclude the lecture. Thank you very much.